Hello everyone, welcome to another day in Shroud of the Avatar, where we are in game with Scarface here, and we're going to look at PvP in the game. So a few quick things about PvP. If we put up the nearby players by hitting the 0 key on the keypad by default, we can see the players that are near us. Now if you do see a player with a question mark, that means that is a PvPer in the local area. Now the local area in regards to this is the entire Novian map, so they're probably not anywhere near us, but if you were flagged PvP you might want to look around. So let's enter Opalus Ruins, one of the PvP zones, and as soon as you try and enter a PvP zone you will see that there's a warning symbol comes up and basically gives you the chance to choose not to, or we can go onward. Now if you're always playing PvP and you don't want this to come up every time, just uncheck the box and then you won't see the box again unless you go into your settings and turn it back on again. So let's go onward. We've got to choose our entrance, which is the default, and let's see who we find inside. So here we are in the zone, and you can see that we're now flagged for PvP because you're forced into PvP in PvP zones. And you can also see PvP above your name, and whilst you're in PvP you do get a little buff, the Daring Adventurer, which gives you extra experience points if you're in PvP. And your local area has now changed, so you only see yourself in the zone until you've had combat, so you won't see anybody else if they're in the zone or not. So now let's go and find somebody, and here we are. We've just come across somebody called Skeggy Media, and as you can see all of your opponent avatars have a red nameplate above them, and again it clearly shows that they are in PvP. So let's get ready to lose combat in this case, so we can actually see what we see when we come up against a victor or when we lose to combat. So now we will go over to our other character so we can see the combat. Here we have Skeggy Media, sorry, and we're going to go and attack Scarface. He's not really going to defend himself because we want to have a victor and loser. And here we are. We've won the battle, and now you can see that you've got a Oracle tombstone appear. Now, if you double click on it, do you want to claim the ransom for Scarface? And if you say claim ransom, then you can see up here we have what's called the price of the Oracle. So if we have a look at that, we can see what we've won and also the value of the items. So at the moment we've got a normal cleaver and some recall scrolls. It's only a value of 328. Now at this point we could give back the items, but we will show them being given to this player. So let's go to the person who lost the fight, and we can see that their items have been claimed. And again it shows the same items, but the person who loses the battle can either choose to pay the gold value to get the items back, or they can give up the items. So let's give up the items, and then it just lets us know that you won't be able to get them back. And if we go over to the victor's screen, you can now see that you can get your items. So those have now been claimed and are now in our inventory. So you can see that you don't have to lose anything in PvP. You can always have the option to buy it back instead of giving it up. So let's show the combat again, except this time we will the victor's going to choose to give up the items. Right, so let's go and do another fight. And there we go. Now we're assuming that this was a friendly fight. So what happens now is I'm going to claim my ransom, which when you actually claim a ransom you also do get a body part as well as the items. So when you claim ransom you automatically get the body part, and this time I'm actually going to give him back his items straight away. So we can clear the ransom. So that was a nice friendly PvP fight, and of course the only thing he's lost is a piece of his body. And if we go to the defeated foe, we can see that on his Price of the Oracle screen he can claim his items back. He doesn't have to choose whether to pay for them to keep them or whether to give them up. He's just got get items. And that is PvP in the game Shroud of the Avatar, and I hope you found this video helpful and informative. Feel free to leave any comments in the comments area and I will get back to you. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.